I'm going to go to the oddly satisfying right.
I want to pause this for a second. I want to see how many trophies there are, because there's a trophy per chapter. If we're already 2 chapters in, I can see why people were complaining. That it's usually at least 45 minutes before that. There's still 6. There's still 6. There's always 6. But why does it feel like we're getting past this quicker than usual?
Whatever. It's just a little shorter, I heard. So.
Fucking weird.
She's become more and more erratic since she came to Gotham. I hardly know what she's going to do next.
Harley?
No. Director Waller.
Are you going to betray your boss?
Keeping me out of the loop.
I'm okay with this. We can take Waller and put her in prison.
Part of me was sort of hoping we'd be taking the Batmobile. Not that this car isn't great, but, you know, it's no Batmobile.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, right.
I don't follow.
I push a button, the armor plates flip, and voila. Batmobile.
That's incredible. If you're not just pulling my leg.
Yeah. Lucius Fox was a
I'd
genius.
like you to pull my leg, if you know what I'm saying.
You've put a lot of time and energy into this crusade.
I prefer to think of it as a mission.
Do you question it? Not the mission. I mean, the methods. The clandestine nature of what you do. The fear tactics. The occasional brutality. No judgment.
I don't always enjoy
Just
it.
Curious.
I've done what I had to do. I don't always enjoy it, but it's part of being Batman. If I don't question it, I'm as bad as the criminals I fight.
That makes sense. I'm having a bit of an existential crisis.
Aren't we all?
Existential crisis.
Yeah, it's...
Whoa, I forgot Batman has like ear.
Why wouldn't she want us to know what first
Keep
told
calling
you?
him Batman.
Things recently. Too gray.
Oh, I gotta find the existential crisis comment. There's a Doctor Who quote that I love, where like he's talking to a baby, and he says he mentions something about like what he has to look forward to growing up.
You should trust your instincts. They're what make you good at your job.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It bothered me when she allowed the pack to obtain her body.
Wait, that was intentional?
I've had deep reservations about Waller. Can't believe I just said that out loud.
If you don't believe in what you're doing there, you should quit.
And then what?
Maybe we can work together on that.
You mean that? I'll definitely keep that in mind.
I mean, Catwoman knows.
Hey,
you know. Waller knows.
You sure you're okay to do this?
Lucius Fox's daughter knows.
Everyone.
You know, I looked through Gordon's
Enough
case
people
files
know
about
to make it
Harley.
real difficult.
Her father suffered from mental illness that eventually drove him to suicide. An illness with a strong hereditary link. It's very possible she wants the serum to prevent the same thing happening to her.
If she fails, she's got one deadly plan B.
Don't sound so worried, Batman. I'm here to
I'm
help.
here to help.
We're almost there.
And you're probably gonna die. Probably by a hammer. Very, very big Triple H style sledgehammer.
Remember when WWE was cool?
Right? Monday was the 25th anniversary episode, apparently, of Monday Night Raw.
I'm trying to find. I'm almost there. I'm trying to find a moment in the Doctor Who where he's like makes a joke about humans and existential crises.
Harley's back is against the wall. If she has Riddler's blood, she'll be incredibly dangerous.
Hey, you don't need to tell me. She tried to freeze me to death.
She tried to freeze me to
And we're
death.
on the same page.
You kind of brought that on yourself.
Indeed. Yeah. Okay.
You kick the door open, you don't see anything, and you immediately put your pistol away.
Right. You're okay. I like this. So he's like, so the doctor's talking to a baby in Doctor Who, and you know he's like a really intelligent alien, and he's making fun of. He kind of, well, you know, he always kind of like has that like thing because obviously he's above humanity, obviously. So he says, "Stop crying. You've got a lot to look forward to. You know, a normal human life on Earth." Wait, Mortgage, repayments, the 9 to 5, a persistent nagging sense of spiritual emptiness.
Fucking hell. But I mean, I got a nitpick.
A persistent nagging sense of spiritual emptiness. It's too real.
I got a nitpick here about this scene. You know there's supervillains in that building, theoretically. You have your pistol drawn as you breach the fucking door. And your first instinct when you see the immediate area is fucking empty.
So this is why that whenever you're making any sort of action, anything that involves gunplay, police officers, anything, you have someone on your team that actually knows
It's the rules of engagement.
the rules of combat. So like Rooster Teeth, right? At least earlier, I don't know if they still do, but like with Ruby, they would have actual people that knew actual kung fu to help with choreographing fights.
They still do that for some part, apparently, but not as big a part.
Yeah.
But, like, on Laser Team, they, fucking people that knew, like, science shit. I mean, Trevor's a fucking rocket
So there should
scientist.
be like a cop on the team, like no one, like looking over, like no one would put their gun down at that moment.
No, you're not going to holster your fucking
Yeah.
sidearm as you're entering a known fucking layer of
Exactly.
some fucking criminal organization.
Do you mind handing me my cup Mountain Dew and the 2-liter? Thanks.
Yeah, you're going to keep that drawn in suspense, like
Mhm.
scanning the fucking area.
For real.
Like, even in Call of Duty, for fuck's
Gosh,
sake.
no, don't mention Call of Duty.
But, I mean, their cutscenes, when they're breaching, like,
Oh, yeah,
locations, they follow the rules of engagement because they have, like, actual military personnel that help with, the story and
Do
shit.
they, or do they actually, or are you just assuming that? Sometimes you do this thing where you make assumptions and you just kind of state things.
In the credits of Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare, they had, like, military organizations who help with the story for the terrorist scenarios and shit. Battlefield 1, they work to keep, like, the actual, like, weapons look as fucking unique as possible. To the...
You mean accurate?
Or accurate. I'm working on 3 hours sleep. Plus the nap I took before you got here. But they kept them as, like, historically accurate, and while keeping them, like, that little aesthetic, like, okay, you can customize this part, this part, this part. This would be, like, they would tally in, like, how many headshots they got if they were snipers, shit like that. Shit like that. But this, and I know it's a comic base, but for fuck's sake, even Gordon in the comics, when he breaches, like, he's got his...
Comics are probably a lot... they know a lot better than these stupid little Telltale games. Like...
I nitpicked the last episode. I'm nitpicking this episode. It's so fucking... Ugh.
Harley. She must be gone
I-
already.
I
think
fucking
that
love
means she already
the
has
Batman
the files?
series, but this
I don't know.
entire
It's worth a
thing
look.
felt like they fucking rushed
Maybe she
every
got
bit of the
scared
story
off
aspect.
before she could find them.
We got fucking cryopod. I'm assuming. Why is a cryopod not a fucking... Oh, hello. We got blood here. You think you'd examine, like, I almost died here.
Was this here before?
Alright, we're gonna touch the blood, see if it's fresh.
Dried. Must be from when Harley shot Bane's men.
Batman.
But you just said the blood wasn't there before.
I don't even fucking...
Damn it.
What is it?
Say
They're gone.
negative 85
The
degrees.
vials are gone.
That's
Yeah.
real cold.
So...
Keep looking.
Do you remember when Mythbusters did like one of their things was like how cold it would have to be for like your piss to freeze before it hit the ground? If you were like pissing outside, and they like
Inside
simulated like a
someone's
small little room
damaged
of, and they got down to negative 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was just because it was so because it's moving.
Mm-hmm.
And it's it would only be the height of like half of the tallest person. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they just, no matter how cold it was, they couldn't get it to freeze before hitting the ground.
That is fucking interesting, actually.
They tried. Yeah, they got. I remember they specifically got to like negative 300.
Hey, Avesta. Does this look familiar?
Oh. Oh,
We
what
call
we
it
got
a
here?
liminal device, a not quite as powerful phalanx key. Some agency field ops are issued one, And if they left it, they must have been rushed. An agency team has been here.
It could have been used to access Freeze's container with the vials.
Oh, shit.
What are we shitting?
So, that's an agency device he picked up. And
C4, plastic explosive. Only a little, though.
that
Must be
fucking
limits for
device is
something
like the
bigger.
phalanx key, or
Remember
however you say it,
Bane
that
making bombs and it
opens
doesn't
the
match
safe
Freeze's MO.
that held fucking
The
Riddler's
agency
body.
operatives aren't issued C4, if that's what you're wondering.
So
Whoever's
that
responsible
key's
for that little
basically like
science
an
project
ultimate skeleton key
isn't
for
one of
electronics.
yours. Who then?
So they're thinking
Harley?
maybe the agency
John?
already found
Even money on
Riddler's
both.
blood. Yeah, so
This was Riddler. I suppose is Riddler dead then? I guess.
yeah.
It's been a while. I don't remember what happened to him again.
Riddler died in the first episode. He was shot by what we assumed is Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah. Also, have you seen this right now? It's just because no matter it can't fall in because of the thing. It's kind of satisfying. Look
That
at
is.
that.
Wow.
To explain to my viewers what I'm doing right now, I have one of those pop socket things on my phone, and I've put it in the cup of my drink, and I'm just spinning it around. It's weird, oddly satisfying.
Oh, God. I thought this thing was supposed to preserve him.
Obviously, it failed. Wait. Decomposition is actually accelerated.
Ooh.
The agency's fingerprint is on this. Probably to deny anyone access to replicating the serum.
And the C4. Doesn't feel like the agency. Whoever built the bombs isn't the same person responsible for destroying Riddler's body.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I'm a poke.
Bruce. Why?
What? What?
If Harley decides to release the virus, that's...
Dude, he almost pulled a Logan Paul there.
Alfred, I did a bioscan of Riddler's
Here, help me
corpse.
make a
I'm
vlog.
sending the data to you.
here, hold his body up so I can take a selfie with him.
We found Riddler's body.
Bruce,
We found a national criminal's body
this may take a bit.
in a box.
And
So, Waller takes the
that
blood
got
and
dark.
has Riddler's
So
body
Waller takes
destroyed.
blood, Riddler's body's been
Everyone's fucking making fun of Logan Paul. Though.
Exactly.
Make her the
I've seen,
only
like, a million
player who
Let's
can
Players
create
do
a
it.
viable Project Lotus sample.
Has Achievement Hunter touched on
all
it?
the pieces to the
Oh
puzzle.
my God.
I don't know.
Bruce.
You know what was interesting though? I don't remember which one, but one of the off topics they actually did talk
Medical
about JonTron
problems
and how
needed
he's
solving.
racist
Waller's
now.
the
Well, I mean, he
solution.
apparently always has been, but how it came
She
out that he
can
was
make the
racist.
work.
Exactly.
That was interesting because, like,
She's not
you know,
above
I know
using
for a fact that
leverage to
Achievement
get
Hunter
people
has
under her
worked
thumb.
with
I mean, look what she
Game
did with my
Grumps.
identity.
at least Aaron Game Grumps, so that they actually kind of like it's not like they're disconnected. Like they actually know, they probably know JonTron. Maybe met him, and what was great was like. I remember it was something along the lines of they were like, oh, did he say something on? Like, they were making fun of the fact that like normally when it was Michael. Michael was like normally when someone's like, oh, it's like they're racist. Normally it's like someone like really picking at like one thing they said on like Twitter, but this is one of those instances where he said that thing on Twitter and then he went on a 2-hour live stream making it worse for himself.